What is going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise, episode 11, I believe. We just lost in the playoffs again to the Yankees again, who then won the World Series again. So, we need to make some changes. I'm looking over some things now. We are a very good team. We've made the playoffs 3 straight years, lost in the ALDS 3 straight years. Wins, right around 90 wins on average. We're a very good team. I want to be a great team. So we need to make some changes. So let's get into the offseason. I have some things I'm thinking of. We're going to lose some players due to being free agents. Connor Fisk retired. Dustin Pedroia retired. It'll be interesting if he makes the Hall of Fame in this. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer, but maybe in this. Miggy, he's first ballot Hall of Famer. Anyone else? Cano, he'll probably make the Hall of Fame in this one in real life due to his PED suspension. I don't think that will happen. Max Scherzer, already I think he's 37. Hall of Famer, I think. 6 strikeouts short. Tim freaking Tebow. Let's see any other names. Joakim Soria, very good career. Anyone else? Now let's see. Cabrera and Cano. Okay. So let's look. Our staff need to get third base coach. We'll do that. Exclusive free agents. Archie Bradley's a free agent. I would like to keep him. He's 29. He's bookended some bad years in between some good years, but I do want to keep him. How much is he going to cost? Oh, that's a great deal. 5 years, 7.7. I'll give him a player option to bring up that bar. He'll be 34, but that's fine. Felipe Vazquez, how much does he want? 8.7. I'm going to give him a qualifying offer. I'll let him walk. We can find cheaper options, but I think I can get a pick. Brandon Belt, he did hit 29 home runs, only a 266 average, but he gets on base. He slugs pretty well. I mean, he's not the highest overall, so he may not be the most expensive, but he's a good player. 7.9 million. I'll do 2 years with a player option. Claudio, I'll probably let him walk. 6 million is too much. I'm not going to give him a qualifying offer because I think he'll accept that. So we're just going to have to let him walk, lose, and just lose whatever. Kirby Yates, I'd love to keep him if the price is right. 3.5 million for 2 years. I'll give him a player option. That's great. Cervelli is a guy I'd like to keep. Perhaps 5.4. What do we have at catcher right now? We still have Reese McGuire, which you guys keep telling me to use. We're going to give Reese a try. He's going to be a lot cheaper. We'll let Cervelli walk. He did go down this past year in terms of just quality. The year before he was at 23 home runs, 307 average, 389 on base, 504 slugging. This year, all that was down by like 30 points in average, 25 points in on base, like almost 100 points in slugging. His wins above replacement is still pretty high at 5.5, but I mean, you figure he continues to go down. And how much does he want? 5.4, so I don't think he'll take a qualifying offer. But I will tender a qualifying offer to Brandon Bell as well, but I don't think he'll accept it. So let's go a few days. All right, Belt and Yates signed. So we got them both. Bradley's still waiting. I'll give him another 2 days. And he's signed. Perfect. So we got those 3 guys signed. So 2 bullpen arms and a first baseman. I'm going to give an offer to Vazquez. I'll give an offer to Claudio, actually, more I think about it. And, let's go with Cervelli as well. Let's just go nuts. See if we can get a lot of draft picks. Let's go, all right. Let's go to this. And then through the arbitration, Bo Bichette, who has 3 years of service time, and he hasn't really put together a great year yet. Not bad. But what does he want? $9.5 million for a year? I'm going to take an arbitration. And I'm going to go like 2.5. I'll go 3. Yeah, right, dude. If he's going to be making $9 million next year, he won't be on the team. I'll just say that. And Logan Warmoth, I kind of need to keep him now just in case he's kind of insurance. If $3 million for 2 years I think is fine. It's a little pricey for a backup, but he might be our starter. But we got that done. Let's go to tender contracts. Humberto Campos, who started for us, pitched really well. A 3.45 ERA. He's only 22 years old. 81 overall. I don't want to lock him up long term yet because I want to see how good he's going to be. Domingo Gomez, 4.79 ERA. Nothing crazy. Not that good, but 2 years at 900,000 is good. Garcia at second base. Didn't really hit, but he had a good wins above replacement because he was a good defensive player. Again, he's another guy. We'll just do 2 years. I think the rest of this is just kind of all those guys. So I'm going to sign them. You don't need to see that, but we're going to move on with the offseason once I do this. I'll edit it all out so you don't have to worry about it. So let's get going. All right, so all those contracts were made. Now, I'm looking here at some players we could lose in the Rule 5 draft, so we do want to make sure we get that all set before we go any further. And we have a lot of players who are starting to become like they should be in the bigs, who are young players. So what I want to do is trade a bunch of them and try to go and get some big name, big time players. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, trade some of these ponies and get a horse type of thing. And we have so many guys who are just really good, and we just need to package them and get some studs. So, let's just take a look here. Josh Naylor is eligible. Like, yeah, look at all these guys. Nick Pratto, I saw, was eligible for the 40-man for the Rule 5 draft. Look at that. Like, his potential went down, but you can see the bat, especially for his right-handed pitching, is definitely going to play, in the bigs. And let's see. He's obviously not eligible for the Rule 5 draft. Warmoth has already played in the bigs. Ernie Clement's 27. I'm not too worried about that. Sean Ramirez. Guy can definitely hit. He was one of our draft picks. Luke Hudson might be eligible. No, he's not. Not yet. He's very close to being he could probably... I don't know. I mean, he's very close. Like, I think he'll start next year in AAA, and he may work his way to the majors. Like, if other people don't perform... We'll see, or maybe he's trade bait. And then he's eligible. He's not that. I'll add Griffin Conine. Why not? I know Delgadito's not ready yet. So, all right, there's that. Cleo Lee and Clement. That's fine. So let's take a look at free agency. Seager is out there. Oof. I don't think we have the money. Ooh, we might. Let's see if that money works. I mean, I do think we need a starter, and there is Syndergaard out there, but if we got Corey Seager or Correa, I think Seager's better. I've had more luck with him in franchise. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if we got Seager. Damn it. You know why? It's because of all those... I took a chance with all those guys with the what do you call it? The qualifying offers. So let's just sim a few days. Davinsky's a Dodger. Vazquez is a Philly. Perfect. So we don't have to worry about his money. So let's go look at free agents. Let's see if we can get him now. Nope. Tyler Anderson's a Yankee. Crap. Yankees got a good pitcher. Christian Binford. Tigers wanted... no, I'm good. Alright, so Cervelli accept the qualifying offer. We're going to have to get rid of him now. I'm just going to get rid of his money, so... Can we get a prospect back? We can get a couple. Alright. The big thing is it's saving money. The first offer is probably the best. We get a closer and a right fielder, but the closer is only 21 to 68 overall, so not too bad, and that gives us some money. Let's see if we can now... Wow, Seager has 3 different offers. We cannot afford that, but we're close. Lindor is up there too, so it looks like Correa, Lindor is up. We need to create some money. You know what? Reid Foley is a guy I was going to look to trade. Look at his value. He hasn't put it together yet. His best year was a 3.63 ERA, but he's had 3 years of over 4 for an ERA. I don't love his per nines. The walks per nine you wish was higher. He's making $10 million. We can get a big time guy who's hopefully cheaper at pitcher. Or we can get some big time prospects. I don't know. I would love to find a pitcher who was just signed. Drew Smiley, final year of his deal. Now, I don't only want him. I would love to get like a big time. I would love to get Wilson Contreras, but he is not signed. Nick Magradal is a Cub. Wow, interesting. Hasn't really hit yet. Who is this guy? Oh, Teoscar Hernandez, our boy. So if I got Magradal, is he that much better, though, than Garcia? Yeah, he's definitely better, but Garcia's 3 years younger, so let's keep looking. I mean, I could just dump him for money and get some big-time prospects. Carson Fulmer's 28. Never mind. I was hoping he'd be... That guy was younger, but it was Carson freaking Fulmer. Any cheap stars who are just locked up long-term who are good? Or don't even have to be good, like halfway decent. Jesus Luzardo, not good walks per 9, so I don't think he's going to play that well. Andrew Heaney, $7.5 million, but he's not that good. Daniel Norris isn't that good. Clevenger, $8 million a year. That only saves us $2 million, but I think we get better, and we can maybe get. We just traded Cervelli to them. Could we? Do they have any other prospects? I might just see what we can get for prospects, for me to be perfectly honest, and then take that money and the prospects and get other starters. I think that's the move. So let's see what we can get for prospects. We can probably get wow, no trades are found. I think because no prospects have signed yet, so we need to create money. Musgrove pitched well, but I want to create some money to go get a player. Ramos is good. I want 1.7. He was good. Bo Bichette, I mean, we could trade Bo Bichette. We have to have, you know what, let's see if we can get Bo Bichette to sign, then trade him, and then see if we can still have chance to get one of those players. So I'll just give him what he wanted. He still hasn't accepted it. Just don't be a dick, Bo, and just accept the offer. He's still waiting. Seager's a not a Dodger, a Tiger. Bo, you are fine. Just sign. Don't do this to us, man. All right, he signed. Lindor's still out there. Now the Dodgers are going after Lindor. There's also Trevor Story. That's not a bad backup plan. But we now are going to need to get rid of Bichette. I'm not just going to salary dump him. I want something in return. There's no prospect, so I'll manually find a prospect I like. Grayson Rodriguez, not the best walks per 9. That's kind of what you want to see in a pitcher. I've done videos on it if you guys didn't know that. Mackenzie Gore has actually turns into studs in these, but he hasn't signed. Damn it. Casey Mize, 1 point. Ooh. Oh, we can get Casey. I'd do Casey Mize. I want something else, too. Ooh, Wade Denson, a reliever who's only 24, 82 overall, and he's already signed for $900,000. Nice. Let's do, probably get like another prospect, maybe a halfway decent prospect. I just have to see someone who's signed and like to see if they're a B potential. But like no players are signed, so I will probably just take that. We get Casey Mize. We get 2 impact players, Casey Mize and a closer for a guy who hasn't done shit yet. I think he can. I think he can turn into a stud. He just hasn't yet, and I think we can get a stud now. So boom. That gives us our starting rotation of Buehler, Reid, Foley currently, Musgrove, Campos, and Mize. And we still got these other guys here. So but let's go back into free agency. Still can't afford. Well, let's wait a day. Sometimes you have to wait a day for your money to update. Garcia still has not accepted his contract because he's being a dink. Who was the third guy that we offered a qualifying offer to? Maybe he accepted it and we didn't even realize it. No, it was Claudio, and so must be a free agent still. Or he signed. So he signed. So we got a bunch of draft picks, which is nice. We have to. You know what I'm going to do with Trevor Story? Let's see if I just bring the money down. Like, I almost give him like a... He's not going to... I was going to do a 1-year deal. But it would have to be so little. I highly doubt he... 6 years, $88 million. Lindor is a Brave. The Dodgers are going to go get Story now. I'm just seeing if anyone we added. No, I'm okay with whatever we lose. Yeah, see, the Dodgers now are going to go get Story. So, right now we are out of a shortstop, but we can find someone else. Yep. That's okay. That's all right. We are going to go in the... so now, I'm going to wait till the end of the offseason. That way we have all the prospects for all these other teams are signed. We're going to figure out, we need to get, I want to get a big time, like a shortstop who can hit or something. Probably that can hit, because Fuentes is going to be our catcher. Not Fuentes. Ooh. His durability stinks. So we're going to go, Reese McGuire is going to be our starter. Fuentes will be our backup. And then we can maybe try to get another starter. But let's go to the end of the offseason until all prospects are signed. Iglesias is a Red Sox. Conforto's a Diamondback. Freeman is a National. Wow, a lot of free agents. Sano's a Mariner. Luke Hudson for Brady Singer, who was like the top 5 pick in last year's draft. For Luke Hudson, who is kind of a big-time prospect. Oh, man, I wish Singer had better walks per nine because, like I said, that's an important stat. He hasn't really pitched great yet. In the first year, it was 25 innings, so a very small sample. I like Luke Hudson's power. I'm going to say no on that. But it's nice to know we can get that trade out there. Someone like that. Foley signed with the Cubs. Kyle Murray for Rick. Why would they do that? I'll do that trade. Maybe. Oh, I understand why they do it. Rick Bell is 4 years away, probably from being a major leaguer. Kyle Murray is very close. That's the type of trade I'll definitely do. So let's see what Rick Bell's potential is. And if it's a guy with like a high 90s potential. 91. Still, Kyle Murray, I don't think was going to find a spot in our team. Kyler Murray, excuse me. I know it's Kyler. If I say it wrong, it's not intentional. All right, let's see. I doubt we're going to take anyone. Phil Bickford. Let's see if there's a guy with a good like walks per 9 who has like a nice potential. And then just have him be a long man. That's always an option. Anderson Espinoza. Former Red Sox prospect. Riley Pint, former top pick for the Rockies. You guys were telling me that Triggs is a reliever now in this. But I don't see him on the 40-man. I am just going to punt on the draft. We're going to have, that we didn't sign in free agents, we're going to have our own picks, and then we got 2 extra picks. It might give us 3. Because we got 2 extra for losing the 2 relievers. And then Cervelli did sign with us, but sometimes when they sign, they still, we still get a draft pick. So next draft will be important for us. Marisnik's going to the Mariners. Jerkson Profar's going to the Mariners for Marisnik, who they just signed in Brian Costa. Kind of a dick move by the Mariners. All right, let's, we got to get, what's his face sign with us? He did. All right, and we have to get a coach. We need a third base coach. -3 fielding is -1 stealing, but +2 speed blocking. Oh, that's plus everything. And he's, how old? 55. That's fine. So let's go to here. Perfect. All right, now let's do those trades. So we need a shortstop. Let's go find a shortstop, preferably who can hit. Oh, ooh. I wish his durability was a little higher, but he can't hit for power. But look at an elite fielder. Good speed, good contact. Oh, man. I'd give you Reid Foley. We can get this. Now, he's already $9 million a year because he already has 3 years of service time. But I really like the potential of this guy. He can't hit for power, which is kind of, you know what? Let's circle back. We know that's there. We need power on this team. Tatis, potentially. They do that straight up, and then we can do it for more. So if we get Tatis, do they have any? Joey Lucchesi? Lamet's been good in other franchises. Ooh, Mackenzie Gore? They still have him? They do. Eric Lauer? Chris Stratton? Lamet has great strikeouts per 9. So if I get Lamet, that's not that hard to move, and we could add a guy like probably Baruki. There we go. Let's do that. We get our shortstop, and Tatis is, like, according to Keith Bell, is the #1 prospect in baseball. He has 3 years of service time, but I like the fact that he has some power, and we don't have a ton. Like, Garcia doesn't have much. Belt doesn't have a ton. Even actually, he does have some, but we don't have any at catcher with Reese McGuire. And then the outfield, Brennan doesn't have much. Neither does Armas. Eloy does. So I kind of want to get that extra power bat. So our rotation is currently Buehler, Lamet, Musgrove, Campos, and Mize. Now, I'm kind of thinking, let's try to get a stud. I want to get, like, one more stud. Jack Flaherty has pitched really good. What if I give you Musgrove, and then I throw in a guy like Gomez, and then I throw in Kalenic? They do the deal. We get Jack Flaherty. 90 overall. He hasn't been locked up. So, I mean, for worst case, it's a two-year rental. But we give him Musgrove, who's a good pitcher. He pitched well for us, a 3.93 ERA, but nothing crazy. We give up Gomez, who's 24. First year didn't pitch almost a 5 ERA. And then Kalenic, who I like. 70 overall. He's only 22. He has a low 90s potential. But, I mean, we got Armas, we got Brennan, we got Hudson, who I like more. Ramirez, I probably like a little bit more. And then we still got Delgadito, who has a 99 potential. So Kalenic is an odd man out. So let's do that. Now let's take a look at the team. Buehler, Flaherty, Lamet, Campos, Mize. There's our 5 starters. And then Slattery will be our long man. I like that a lot. Bullpen, Bradley, Ramos, Barnes. We can probably go with Feltman. We also have Kirby Yates and Dendon. We don't even need Feltman yet. And we got more coming up. Catcher, McGuire, Fuentes. First base, Belt. And I'll probably call up... I might call up Naylor. And let's see if we can go sign a free agent. First baseman. Jose Abreu? Justin Bour's probably a better bench option. See if I can bring that down to like $3 million. I'll probably accept that. And that will be our backup first baseman. Second is Garcia. Third is Arenado with Guerrero, being our DH. Shortstop is Tatis. Left field is Brendan. Center field is Armas. Right field is Eloy. That's a pretty damn good team, if I do say so myself. Did he accept it? Board did accept it. Welcome to the team. Let's go to the regular season. Let's get the lineup all set. Let's take a look at everything, and then we will end the video. So Elledge, I don't know why he is on the team. Get back in AAA. Buehler, Fleury, Lamet, Campos, Mize, and Denson here. Feltman doesn't have the stamina, so I want him in the minors. Unless he doesn't have options, but he does. And then I want Slattery on the bigs to be our long man. Perfect. Oh, we don't have a lefty. Ugh. That's a problem. I definitely want one by the playoffs. I think we can do that at the midseason of next episode. Like, get one at the trade deadline. We can figure out who's good and get them. I don't think it'll affect us during the regular season. We need to add one person to the bench. Conine? Probably not. Unless there is, you know what? There's Bohr. Oh, we want Marco Hernandez on the bigs. There we go. I want some speed on the major league team, so let's send Conine to AAA. To find a guy who can run to be on the bench. 93 speed for Pablo. Welcome to the bigs. And send you down to AA. Alright, so Armas, Brennan, Arenado, Guerrero, Bell, Eloy, Garcia, Tatis, Reese McGuire. Not a bad lineup. And Garcia. And Garcia. And lastly, Garcia. And then I'll just make sure those are all set. I'm not going to do them all here. So let's take a look at top prospects. We probably have 3 top, 15. Let's see. So we have Delgadito's at 7. Hudson's at 12. Ooh, no. Where's our third one? Oh, we trade him. Kalenic was the guy I was thinking of. Where is he? 25 only. And Sean Ramirez, the guy we just drafted. Look at that. He looks really damn good. He's at 40. And that's it. Dude, this dude Hainey guy's going to be nasty. And this guy's only 19. He looks good. Juan Casto. Looks more like a reliever than a starter with that lack of stamina. But let's see what we're ranked. Actually, before I do that, because I know I'm going to forget, just make sure our scouts are the best. Because it's going to be an important draft for us. Can we improve the East? We can improve the East scout. So we did that. I'm thinking Yankees are second. I think we're top 8. 5th. First in pitching, 11th in power, surprisingly. 21st in contact, 22nd in speed, 23rd in defense. Red Sox are 9. Rays are 12th. The Orioles are going to suck. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. Next episode will be the regular season. I think we're going to be pretty good. We'll see how the offense performs. I'm a little worried about the power, but hey, you know what? Actually, there's some power here. We'll see. That'll be the next episode. Hopefully we can win the division. Not have to worry about the Yankees, but we'll see. I'll talk to y'all later, boys. Take it easy. Peace.